Hello guys, so I got some time free on the college, so I was gonna make this video a long time ago, but I really forgot about it, so I will post, or I will say, the best 10 Pkers on my own opinion that were on pre-legacy, and some of them are actually peaking on the actual system. So this video is just going to show you my opinion about the best Pkers that have existed or have peaking on Evolution of Combat. So let's get into it. So the first Pker that all people know even nowadays is IDN. What about IDN? The memories I have of him is just ragging, but he was very good at ragging and he was really hard to kill because he ate too full, he used Phoenix, etc. But he was a very good Pker overall. He did all the styles, and I think he deserves a good spot on the list and to be mentioned first because he rags. But he used all the styles, he didn't just use range or just mage. He was very good in all the styles, that's my own opinion. The next Pker on my list is still Speedy. I know full Speedy like 2 years ago or something like that, because he did his Green Dragon speaking with me when back in the day was pretty active still after Evolution of Combat. And when he decided to do World 2 peaking, when I was around a World 2, he was just a decent Pker, but then he was improving so much in such short time that he deserves a spot here. He used also all the styles and he usually rags nowadays, but anyway, he's very skilled and I really appreciate him peaking still on Evolution of Combat. He didn't give up like I did. The next one on the list is Greco Mino. Very few people know him because I think he quit peaking recently, but before on pre-legacy he was a very good mage Pker and melee Pker. He was one of the few people that could actually beat me easily on mage, and I was a mage Pker back in the days, so he did really deserve a spot. He didn't do high risk or something to accomplish something, but he was very good at mage and very good Pker, and he didn't trash talk, he was really relaxed. I really like his way of peaking. The next one is Jaka. Very few people know him as well. He did high risk at World 137 before it was legacy only world. He did very few high risks that I saw, but he is a high risker Pker. I think he quit Runescape, but he really was a good Pker overall because he did high risk, because high risk depends a lot of skill and he had it, and he had the trust to win the fights, and I saw him winning like dual seismic one when they were like one bill and something ascensions or drivers, etc. He was a really good Pker and he had skill back in the day. The next person I wanted to say about is I Am Dave. He's well known because he streams Evolution of Combat Pker. He was one of the few that really stream it, and because he did high risk like Jaka. He was one of the few people that also won a lot of high risk and I was very jealous of him because he was winning so much cash. But yeah, he deserves a spot here, and it's sad he just go old school arrest and just quit Evolution of Combat. The next one is 99 Time. I think a lot of people know him as Vorago nowadays, RSM Vorago. He did a few high risks as far as I know on mage peaking and also speaking, I guess. He was very skilled back in the day, and he was one of the few people that also could beat me on mage peaking. He really deserves a spot because of the skill he had and because he risked sometimes. The next one is swagg. Swagg is known as Pink Boots nowadays. He do Evolution Combat Pker, and I think he do 07 PVM. He's a very good Pker overall, he got skill, and he was one of the few people that also could beat me in melee, I think, because he didn't do mage Pk back in the day. He's very skilled, he's still Pk nowadays from Calamity Pk. He deserves a spot as well. The next one is Los Lakers, and I put him up because he was one of the few people that did also high risk peaking, and because of the skill he had. He also got a YouTube channel, but he quit doing videos, I think. But yeah, he was a very good Pker and he really deserves a spot as well. The difference is that also he was one of the few people that tried to beat IDN and yeah, it was very funny to see, and very skilled fights that he had with IDN. The next one is bloodrainer. He's well known at warpath picking because Pure Legacy he used to do max gear picking with the most powerful weapons. Also, he was one of the few people that could really just wreck me out of wilderness. He's a fast spot because he tried to do high risk versus Jaka and I am Dave. He lost Ice versus both of them, but he didn't really give up of Eusha Koma picking, and he is very good picker nowadays. I think I saw him like days ago doing picking. He's a fast spot because he was a PvMer, but what I really appreciated is that even if he was a PvMer, he could pick kill. He didn't learn. He just knew it because how good a PvM he was. And the last one of the list is myself. It sounds really basic to be honest, but yeah. What I can say on myself, Pure Legacy did all styles speaking. I didn't really do that much of high risk speaking videos. I just tried to do high risk mostly on mage picking because that was my main style, but I was a good picker overall. Nowadays I don't pick key on a Ush of combat because of the system, and I don't like it, so that's the reason I quit the Ush of combat, but I will be returning soon once the beta comes out, who knows. But yeah, I was a skill back in the day, and nowadays I really hate it because I used to rack people of the wilderness on Warband's time, like holy hell. And I think that is all. Thank you guys for watching. Just comment down below which one you think are the best speakers down below. I mean, this is just my list, but there are many other good pickers that I didn't mention. So yeah, don't hate me if you didn't get mentioned, but I really wanted to make clear that it's Pure Legacy pickers, not actual evolution of combat, because I don't really know who is the best speaker at the moment. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.